Another day. Another point ride. Post-election outrage day. Sup? Somebody sup? Hope your day is going well. Mine's all right. No major complaints here. I saw one of my favorite things to see happen for most of all of today, and that is watch the echo chamber known as Reddit completely melt down over the results. For me, it is a moment to be grateful, to know in my own heart that truly there's not a whole lot wrong with me in comparison to a lot of people out there. You might be like, oh, that's a terrible thing to be happy about, but it's like, so I'm not like taking joy or thinking I'm like so much better than others, because I'm not. I don't see it that way. But just when you see the level of unhinged you know. So like, I'm a person that loves sites like Reddit where people go to talk, because you should be able to respectfully say what you want to say, and if people disagree with you, they should be able to respectfully disagree with you. And for a lot of the years that I've seen and used Reddit, a lot of people on that site, it's not just Reddit, it's lots of sites like that, but Reddit especially, a lot of people are lacking in social skills to just let other people have their opinion, you know? Like, you could disagree with someone without making it personal or attack them, you know? And Reddit is a site that would have strongly, if you didn't get your news from anywhere else, it is a site that strongly would have had you believe that the election was going the other way, for a landslide in the other way, you know? And that's why it's important to have multiple places where people can feel like they can speak. And like I've said in previous videos, I'm not for either party. But especially left-leaning sites like Reddit, they preach tolerance so much, yet they are some of the most like non-tolerant people I've ever seen in my life. Go down Dundas. Even though I probably went down Dundas last time, I just want to enjoy tonight. Oh. If you have a view that I don't agree with, I'll still respectfully listen to your perspective, you know? As long as you're respectful and reasonable with others, I see no point in like stooping low and calling you like delusional or an idiot or like, you know. Like on sites like Reddit, I can't even express the opinion that I feel that immigration has gotten way out of hand in several countries and including in Canada, and the kind of generational problems it can make when you have never-ending mass immigration, you know? It completely devastates culture. The specialties that us humans have worked up over decades and decades. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be allowed to immigrate to where you want to immigrate, you know? It's about there being a place for you to fit in and be productive for yourself, so you don't hurt anyone or yourself, you know? You even try and say something like that on Reddit, you're basically labeled as intolerant or some kind of bigoted person, and I think that's just awful. Whew. Where the scan that light is. Yeah, whatever you believe though, I hope you can eke out some positivity in your life and make good use of the years to come. You know, you'll only get to do them one time, so I'm hoping for myself and for you that you can get the most out of them no matter what you think about things. Beautiful night for riding, that's one thing. Man, oh man. Yeah, two major things I'm looking into doing. Three, I guess. That'll improve my quality of life coming up. Fix my brakes that are rubbing just a little bit right now. It's enough to significantly slow me down. So I'm working a lot harder than you might realize on the bike right now. Keep my speed up. Another is to put a 1 or 2 speed chainring on this bike, on the front. And go up in some teeth. You know, I'm currently riding 42 tooth. I think I want to move up to 48 or 49. And the next thing is to get a wireless mic with a wind cover and have my family member order it with their Amazon Prime for me, because I can't get it from any local stores. They don't carry the DJI mic at Best Buys. They're all sold out. SOL. Getting that wireless mic and cutting down on the wind noise, that'll make for a much more enjoyable viewing experience. So that's what's in the plans for me.
跟那个看着就行了。
Excited to see what's in the cards for society going forward. Our U-turn. That's probably be the last political thing I talk about for a while, unless, you know, something big happens. There's a lot of predictions that there will be a third assassination attempt on him, but I don't know if it's true, you know? What the fuck, man? But yeah, American political talk over. Who wants to talk about Johnny Somali and how all the Koreans are hunting him? You don't know what is he? So obvious. A Somalian live streamer that's already had a lot of issues in the past. It's been banned on several platforms. He's gained infamy in the South Korean community, and before that, the Japanese community, and the Japanese let him go. And they were mostly lenient on him. Yeah, they were mostly lenient on him. There was one tourist that wasn't from Japan that gave him a good knockout in Japan. And in Korea, like, multiple people have chased him down to beat him up already. Can't remember if it's 3 times or not. Yeah, but now he's being basically gang stalked by Korean live streamers for clout because he defiled a comfort woman monument. If you don't know what comfort women are, during a Japanese occupation of Korea, so the story goes, they used women, they forced women into like prostitution work. The Japanese occupiers did. I would like to go, yes, good. So for Korea even, the fact that Japan let Johnny go, I feel to a lot of Koreans is prideful Koreans and patriotic Koreans. They see it as a opportunity to show that their country is tough on people like Johnny. Like doubly so because of what he did in Japan, and then, you know, like, I don't know if you can put 1 + 1 together like I can. But yeah, a lot of the Korean people are starting to blame their police force that they're useless and they took too long, and at first it was like, oh, you need to leave Korea, Johnny. And now it's, you can't leave Korea, Johnny. I thought I saw a guy's light there. Can't remember where it's from, but it's like it's like that scene from this show or movie where these bikers go into this Italian bar and they're like, come on man, just give us some beers, we won't make any trouble. He's like, all right, fine, give them their beers. And then, like, almost instantly they crack open the beers and start spraying them all over each other and make a mess. Italian guy's like, now you have to leave. And then they're like, oh man, F off, you're not gonna do anything, you're soft. And Italian mobs guys are like, okay, you can go talk to the boys. They lock all the doors. Now yous can't leave. And that's Johnny's situation now. Now yous can't leave. And the Korean people are hunting him. And do I think that's right? I don't think it's right, but I can see why they would, and I can empathize why they do. Back to what I was saying earlier in the video. Today I had someone tell me that unless I'm a First Nations person, unless I'm Indigenous to Canada, that I'm a dumbass and I need to shut the fuck up about immigration, and like basically I'm not allowed to ever talk about it and how I think we need to slow down immigration. It's kind of rich, because I don't think these people realize that say this stuff. First of all, a lot of them are immigrants themselves. I have 4 generations of family in this country. So when does our word become respected? And also, I am descended from people who opened up this country for immigration to come work here in the first place. So, and I'm not saying that makes me some kind of like, I did nothing, I'm not involved, I'm descended, you know? But for my ancestors, when do you realize that you're insulting the people who've been taking care of the country that you're coming to? You know? For their whole lives. We're the stewards. Go. And like, I don't think that makes me better than anyone being here, but to be told by a lot of people who just came so disrespectfully like that, you know, it's like, who are you to say that? Like, I don't care if you got here yesterday. If you're a citizen, you have the right to say and think whatever you want. People might not agree with you. But if you show blatant disrespect, they're gonna have a hard time empathizing with you because you didn't try to empathize with them, you know? When I say we should slow down immigration, I don't mean we should completely close ourselves off. We need to have places built for our residents that lets them live in quality, and we need to have places built for the people who want to come so they can live a quality and honorable life. It should be a simple thing to grasp, you know, and when you just keep letting in more and more at a rapid rate, you don't allow for individuals to grow. You just make things more and more competitive. And it just goes back to what I'm saying. It's important to try and give people the benefit of the doubt initially and hear what it is they're actually saying. What's the quote? I might not agree with what you're saying, but I defend to the death your right to say it. And to throw a little courtesy in there, knowing that I want you to be able to say it, it can't hurt anyone. And that's why I have really come to dislike places like Reddit. Because these people just don't socially live in the real world. They live in the echo chamber. We all live in the echo chamber to a degree, but you need to have awareness of, you know, am I just having what I want to hear repeated to me, or am I actually developing and challenging my perspective? I always try to do that, at least that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's it. That's all. And remember, the same ride's never the same ride.